Hey, this is Chanyang Park, final role play. I'm a cloud receipt, and Terry is going to be mobile app potential customer. And this is first time we meet. Hey, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm Chanyang Park.
Hi, Park.
Hey, I'm with the cloud receipts. Our company focus on unified paper receipt and we were system because receipt shouldn't grow on trees. We are working on many other customers and they have found our service were very beneficial, and I'll be happy to share with you some of the benefits that we might be able to provide and how cloud receipt might be helping.
Okay, well that sounds good. However, I don't really have much time right now.
Okay, I understand. I understand you're busy, and I don't want to waste your time. Most of customer I talked to were also busy and didn't have much time. However, they found out that our product was very beneficial to them. It will probably take like a couple minutes or maybe few minutes to talk, ask you some question and talk about how we can help you.
Okay, well I've got a few minutes, but if I get a phone call, then we'll have to cut it short.
Okay, that sounds great. Um,
And by the way, I'm actually pretty happy with paper receipts as it is.
Okay, I understand. I understand you might be happy with the paper receipt. Can you describe why you are happy with the paper receipt?
Well, I usually keep track of most of my receipts, and I don't mind having paper receipts, honestly.
Okay, anything else?
Sometimes I like to look at the coupons on the back of the receipts and use those. That's really about it.
Okay, most people I talk to feel the same way, and other customer of Cloud Receipt felt the same way before they use our system. However, what they discovered was a way to save their time and environments and still keep the same benefits. By the way, are you currently using any kind of smartphone?
Yeah, I use an iPhone.
Great. What kind of app do you usually use and download?
I usually download some game apps,
Okay.
weather forecasting apps,
Okay.
and usually use the Facebook app as well.
Okay. Do you ever use pay app?
Really not that often. I prefer the free apps, but if I really need it, then I don't mind paying for it.
Great. What do you usually make purchases in a regular basis?
Well, I usually buy coffee in the morning on the
Okay.
way to work. I'll have lunch at a cafe, and I'll buy some groceries on the way home.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, I sometimes go to Haywood Mall with my wife on the weekends and make some purchases there.
Okay. Can you describe what do you do with the receipts after you walk out from the store?
Well, with the receipts from the grocery store, I usually keep them on my wallet in case I need to return something or use them for the coupons.
Okay.
I also keep receipts for any electronic devices just in case.
Okay.
And I usually just throw away all the receipts from the coffee shop or the cafe.
Great. So how long do you usually keep the receipts?
Usually a couple of weeks. Sometimes I keep them until I lose them.
Okay. Where do you usually keep them?
I usually keep them somewhere in my house. Sometimes I just put it on the coffee table in the living room, or sometimes in just different places.
I see. Have you ever lost like really important receipt that you really needed?
I've lost a few important receipts a couple of times.
Okay. Can you explain? I mean, can you tell me more about the experience?
Well, I bought a TV from Best Buy last year.
Okay.
And a couple of weeks after I bought it, my sister-in-law had moved to Mexico, and she gave me her TV.
Okay.
It was the same size and similar quality as the one I bought at Best Buy.
Okay.
So, therefore, I just decided to return it.
Okay.
But I couldn't find the receipt for it.
Okay.
I spent almost half a day trying to find the receipt, but I couldn't.
Okay.
So I just took the TV to Best Buy, and they
Mhm.
couldn't give me my money back because I didn't have the receipt.
Okay.
So they gave me store credit,
Mhm.
and I still haven't used that yet.
Okay.
It was really a bad experience.
I see. Do you have any other issue or challenges regarding to receipts or anything else?
Well, yeah, I usually just keep most receipts from the grocery store just
Okay.
to use the coupons,
Mhm.
but most of the time it's really hard to keep track of the expiration date.
Okay.
I sometimes go to the grocery stores and try to use the coupons, but it's already expired. So I have to spend more money than I expected.
I understand. Is there any other issue?
Oh yeah, the coffee shop that I go to every morning on the way to
Okay.
work, they have
Mhm.
this loyalty reward punch card that
Mhm.
offers free coffee for every 6 purchased.
Okay.
It would work great for me, however, I sometimes lose it, so I have to start it over with a new punch card, so I actually don't get the free coffee every 6 times.
Okay. Is there any other issues or concern?
No, not really.
Okay. Listening to your opinion, I think we might be able to help. Would you like to learn more about us?
Oh, sure, tell me some more.
Okay. But before I talk about our company, I just want to make sure we are on the same page and I understand your concerns. So you mentioned losing important receipts, expired coupons, and um, losing loyalty cards, and these are three main issues you have. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Are there any other concerns?
Well, no, not really.
Okay. Are you ready to make a change or take some action? Some of the issues that you mentioned.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt to start looking into some of those things.
Okay. So with this issue you mentioned, the receipts, coupons, and loyalty cards. Are there any other needs?
No, that's really all for right now.
Okay. So could you prioritize issues and tell me which one would you like to solve first?
I'd probably list receipts as the first thing because I
Okay.
sometimes waste too much time on finding receipts.
Mhm.
Then followed by the coupons,
Okay.
and then the loyalty cards because those help me save a little extra money.
Okay.
I prefer prioritize the time first, then money second.
Okay. Now, with this list of criteria, if I were able to help you with these issues, would you be willing to move forward?
That's possible. Let me hear how you can help me.
Okay. So, can you tell me what would make you happy and solve your issues?
Well, I wish there was a mobile app that had all these functions, so I don't have to keep them all the receipts and worry about losing them.
Okay. So, can you tell me how much you're willing to spend to solve these issues and be happy?
Well, I would really
Mhm.
don't want to spend too much money
Okay.
on this because I can only save a few dollars from coupons and loyalty cards and a few
Mhm.
hours on trying to save receipts or find receipts.
Okay.
I wouldn't be willing to spend more than $10 for it.
Okay, so that's the so having a mobile app can solve this list of criteria, cost less than $10. Would base your decision of doing business with us. Is that correct?
Yeah, pretty much. That'd be at the top of the list.
Okay, so if I'm able to offer a solution that address this list of criteria, would there be any reason not to get started?
No, not really.
Okay, so with the cloud receipt, since we're focused on unified paperless receipt and reward system, all you need to do is download our app and create your account and just learn how to use them. A nice thing about this is that most of grocery store, coffee shop, retailers, and restaurants, they all connected to our system, and as their receipt and reward system. So all your receipts and reward cards will be saved on our database, and you will have access to those database through your mobile phone. So um, the list of criteria you mentioned, being receipts, coupons, and reward cards. The advantage of using our system in order to solve those concerns are numerous. We would assist and provide guidance in those areas so that you're able to manage and keep all your receipts. You can have access to your purchase history and coupons and reward card system. So and also downloading our app only costs $3.99, and joining our system is free. How does it sound?
Well, that sounds awesome.
Great. So would you agree with those recommendations that it's worth giving cloud receipt a try in order to address some of the criteria you mentioned?
I believe it'd be worth a try.
Okay, so we'll just have to go over how to download the app and how to set up the account.
Okay, well, let's get started.
Okay, great. So I'm really happy that we'll be able to help you and you become our member. once you download your app and once you create your account, I'm here to help you learn how to use it.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.